Konnichiwa, Minisan.
Hello, and welcome to Famicast 275, your Famicast for the latter part of August 2024. I'm your host, Danny Bivens, and today I'm joined, as always, by Mr. James Charlton.
Hey, yo. I'm in a different place. More to be revealed later.
That's right. And, of course, we're also joined by Mr. Ty Sugar himself.
Is that a mirror? Fancy. Oh, and I noticed we had Marvel in our new little intro movie. That's sick.
Did we? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had put that in there. I forgot about that in the sketch.
Marvel superheroes, I swear to God, it's like one of the most aesthetically pleasing games of all time.
Well, I knew that all along. That's why I put it in there. No, I thought that was like the cool.
Didn't forget they actually edited it.
Yeah, I forgot what I put in there. Yeah, anyway. Hello all. Welcome to another episode of the show. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. Some cool new business, some relevant stuff. I know Ty was kind of mentioned this before the show. Gamescom is going on right now. So there have been a lot of announcements and stuff like that. Not a whole bunch for Nintendo, but Ty's going to touch on at least one kind of Nintendo related thing. Excuse me. With that, there's also some other cool news that happened in between the last podcast and this one. Really Japanesey stuff, which I think is really awesome. Then one thing that is not Japanese at all, but there's a story behind that. But let's just go ahead and kick things off with some new business. And I'll go ahead and kick us off with new business today. So I've had a kind of weird past couple of weeks. Non-gaming related, and I'll keep this short a little bit too. Like last week, my Mac broke, which is fun. So right now I'm doing everything on my PC, learning how to do a lot of different things on PC that I haven't done in years. And it's been kind of fun. It's been kind of fun and exciting. Learning some different video programs, DaVinci Resolve, which is a little complicated, but doable, and it's free. So I was like, hey, the price is right. Then let
me tell you about Windows.
Yeah,
all software is free.
Yeah, right. Okay, man, there's so many things I forgot. I mean, I've had this PC that I'm using. I've had it for a couple years now, but I mainly use it just for game capture, and not like as a productivity type of thing. But I will say the last PC that I had before this ran like Vista, and that sucked. That was just awful. I really hated that operating system. It's terrible. I changed it to like Linux at the time, and then eventually got a Mac. But it's cool how much things have changed over like the past decade. Lots of really cool programs. Even like I was kind of surprised. I was complaining in our Discord about using Audacity, and there's a fun thing in there about spoons if you were in there. But anyways, like I just downloaded it today and tried it out. So I'm like, okay, this is actually a lot better than I remembered it being. So that's cool.
I remember Audacity. I think until very recently, RFN captured with Audacity. They did a Skype call, but then they record their voice on Audacity. But I believe they've recently changed to Discord. Okay. Like very recently, like a couple of episodes ago. But I don't know if they record through Discord. I think they just talk through Discord, and they might actually still use Audacity to record. Sure. Well, like there are three channels individually, or 4 channels individually.
There are several programs these days where it's just easy, even just for podcasts. I know I'm getting a little bit into the ether or whatever, but like there are programs out there that that you can actually use that put everything together, like all the audio tracks together neatly and nicely, and also they make it so you can have different audio tracks and stuff. So there's a lot of really cool stuff out there now, and there's even ways, which I'm going to look into, trying to edit this version of basically trying to put in chapters and artwork into this on Windows. So we'll see how that goes. If it fails, and if you're an audio listener, you're not listening to this on the regular time it released, but
Good luck to you.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, so I did order another Mac. It'll be coming maybe this weekend. So, but in the meantime, I'm just, getting used to stuff on PC. It's maybe good to have some kind of other skills or something like that, or whatever you want to call what I do, to do it on a PC. But yeah, it's been fun.
Play some games too. They have
Wow.
those on PC.
Yeah, no, I have played some games. It's not a bad little computer, this thing. But speaking of games, I also did make another purchase that I had been planning on making for quite a while. I I picked up a PlayStation 5 just this past
Whoa.
week. Yeah. So it's like,
They made a fifth one?
yeah, exactly right. Crazy. So the main purpose for picking this thing up is for a baseball game that's coming out next month, PS5
Brilliant.
and Steam exclusive. So I figured it'd probably run a bit better on PS5 than it would my PC. And also, there's other games I'm interested in as well.
Are you telling me you dropped hundreds and hundreds of dollars for a single game?
Yeah.
Well, man after my own heart.
Just like the good old days.
Yeah.
So it's like, now you're speaking my language.
Exactly. Yeah, but I have played this a bit on my PS5, not a whole lot. I tried out Astro's Playroom, which is free, that comes with the PlayStation 5. And James, as I was playing it, I was thinking like, man, you would actually like this, because I know normally you think of any type of 3D platformer that's not from Nintendo, and sometimes they're kind of janky or floaty or something like that. But this is actually really snappy, really sharp. It's not like I played Little Big Planet back in the day, and while that was fun, that it's so floaty. That I didn't really care for that.
No, I've also heard good things about Astro's Playroom. Like I saw videos because it was a release title, right?
Yeah.
Like there were a lot of videos going around. I was like, wow, they really studied Mario Galaxy and Mario Odyssey very well and copied it, one for one. Good job. Yeah. I mean, I've got nothing against that. I wish more people would do that instead of trying to do their own thing and failing spectacularly.
Yeah, and the cool thing is too, there's a fully fledged one that's coming out next month. So I might bite. It just depends on what I'm doing for Switch or for Famicast stuff. But
well, they might have a 3D Mario on the next, the Switch successor, but that's not until next year at the earliest, right? So why not?
Exactly. It's a good time to release that. There's really not a lot of games in the genre coming out at this point, at least for this year. So, Ty, when it comes to Little Big Planet, did you try that out back in the day at all?
No
big deal.
It didn't look like my kind of game, but I did enjoy some videos of some incredibly fucking offensive content that people made for that game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right, because that's a game where you can make your own levels and you upload them, kind of like Mario Maker, right?
Yeah, you could.
But not fun.
I mean, it didn't look like a game I would like, but holy shit, some people got really creative and really offensive. And this is like back, that was back when like YouTube was really taking off too, and people would just like upload any shit post they made. And there were some real gems out of Little Big Planet. So it's like one of those games like I enjoyed from afar, kind of like Animal Crossing, just because I like to see what people make.
Sure.
Without actually like software.
More recently, Tears of the Kingdom, right? Like the builds, the flying penis and all that, the flaming penis and all that.
The thingamajig that killed Prime Minister Abe, I saw that.
Yeah, things like that.
Just as the devs intended.
The same developers, Danny, the same developers made something called Dreams or something like that, which was like a lot more in-depth version of Little Big Planet and actually pretty good, but I just don't think it was very popular for whatever reason. Maybe it's too complicated. I don't know.
Yeah, that was like the level creator thing, right? Like you could basically make games inside of it. Yeah,
exactly. You could even make like FPS games and platform games within the same, game engine. It's just crazy.
Sure. I think hardcore nerds knew about that stuff, but I think casual people that bought PlayStation 4 probably didn't mess around that much with it, which is a shame because PlayStation obviously had a huge install base, but maybe this wasn't a thing that they had kind of talked about, made it so it's as well known as it probably could have been, or sure.
I think the Dreams thing was a PS5 game.
PS5.
Yeah.
There's something on the PS4 that was okay. I don't know.
Probably. Maybe it's on both. Why not both?
Anyway, I have been playing a Nintendo game too. There was a demo that dropped for Famicom Detective Club, the Emio, the Smiling Man, and I got a little bit of video footage I'm going to put up here for that. And yeah, because it was kind of surprising because we talked about it a couple episodes back how this, this is a thing now, and it's the first Famicom Detective Club game in 35 years versus new one. So really interesting, really cool that this is still going to be a thing. And and they just announced last week that they were going to put out a free demo that just became available a couple of days ago, and they're going to have several chapters kind of rolling out over the next couple of days. Are going to be available on the demo for free, and then your save data can carry over to the full game. So if you want just a taste of the game, you can do that. And I'm not going to spoil anything about the story or anything like that. But for those of you that don't know, I mean, Famicom Detective Club, a Famicom disk system game back in the day, almost kind of like point and click adventure type of thing. You're a detective, you're trying to crack cases and find out who murdered who and like stuff like that. And I think this does another good job of kind of carrying that baton into the future with this series. It does have some similarities to things like Phoenix Wright and stuff like that. They're, in terms of like controls and stuff like that, you're not free roaming around or anything like that. You're basically kind of going through menus, selecting things, asking questions to people, keeping track of things in like a diary, facts and stuff like that.
What year is this? Who's the president? Are those two questions that you can ask?
Well, I mean, I wish. You are pretty guided with what you can ask, or sometimes you just kind of have to think like, okay, which one of these options do I need to choose to be able to like advance the story? Sometimes it can be tricky. Sometimes you got to ask people like essentially the same kind of question, or do the same option a couple times before you get to where you need to go, and stuff like that.
Is there anything like this is like rated M for mature?
I think it is.
Is there anything like that already in what you've seen?
I mean, there are dead people and murders and stuff like that. I think something on the before the game came out, I talked about like ending yourself and stuff like that. That was part of the the game thing. So there are those kind of aspects in the game. I haven't really ran into any of that yet. Still in very early parts. It's basically you have access right now to just the prologue in Chapter 1. From Friday, August 23rd, you have access to Chapter 2, and then on the 28th, the day before the release, you have access to Chapter 3. So
wow, that's very generous for a first-party game.
Right.
Wow.
So I was kind of surprised about that, and happy too, because although I did buy the Japanese collector's set of the game when it came out in 2021, like the remake, I didn't really play it too much. One reason is like, man, because like the Japanese version was only available in Japanese and Chinese, so I was like, well, my Chinese isn't so good. And I was like, man, I don't really feel like playing this right now. And then maybe something else. I think literally a Star Wars game was out too. So I think I was like playing that.
Or a baseball game.
It just kind of fell under the radar. But I think with games like this, another thing too, this is fully voiced. This is fully voiced in Japanese too. So
wow, English voices?
No English voices.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
So. But yeah, I think the strength or weakness of these type of games falls in to the dialogue and stuff like that. And I like what I'm seeing so far. There's some kind of funny back and forth with some of the characters, which I thought was pretty cool. And I'm just looking forward to trying it out a little bit more. It's kind of interesting, like the character models, they do seem to be like kind of like 3D cell shaded models on top of kind of like plain backgrounds and stuff like that. Not too dissimilar to how the games were back in 2021, the remakes that they did. So,
okay.
Yeah, this is one of my. If you're watching the video version, you can see, oh, my fly's down. Thanks for that. Like you just talk to this police commissioner, and he's just, this comes up with some kind of funny stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into the further chapters later on Friday, and then maybe next week. So yeah, looking forward to it. So
you're not playing by the rules.
I have a couple questions about this game.
Sure,
if that's okay. First of all, was that Columbo?
No, but his his name was Kamada, but he does look kind of like Columbo, though, doesn't he?
He did like, did you put your own name as the main character, or is the main character named Danny?
No, I put that in.
All right. That would have been a hell of a coincidence, right?
Yeah. Oh, because then he also calls me Biv sometimes too. So,
Really? Oh, you put in your full name?
I just put in Biv for my last name. So
Danny
yeah,
Bivs.
you put in your first and last name or whatever the hell you want to put.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Not a lot of
Yeah.
games do that.
Yeah, because I mean, with the audio, they do the trick of like they just don't say it. They're like, "Hey, nice to meet you." And then you see the text that says that. If you listen to what they're saying, it's they obviously don't. But
anything else? Did you put in your date of birth, your social security number, any of that?
Social security, yes. My number, yes.
Does the game need an internet connection?
No. Well, actually.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
All right. That's all.
Okay. And
blood type, Danny?
What's that?
Ask you your blood type?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
That's a genuine question.
We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's cool. Like I like this mystery thing, like the whole thing with the smiling man. It's an urban legend. How basically he comes to like some really sad girls and says like, "Hey, I'll give you a smile that'll last forever," and then like leaves old dirty bags on their heads after he murders them by strangling them to death. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't kink shame.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I have been playing some Star Wars Bounty Hunter, which I remember why I hated that game back in the day. I hated it when they did it on PS4, and I really don't like it on the Switch either. So
it's a PS2 game,
PS2 GameCube game, and maybe Xbox. Right. I don't remember if it came out on Xbox, but
wow. And they haven't improved the controls or anything yet that you previously hated about it.
The lock-on system blows. I really hate it. They use like the stick to do it, and also the stick can be used to center the camera behind you.
Brilliant.
It's stupid, but
yeah. And it's for a Metroid looking game, and it's like it doesn't take any cues from Metroid Prime. Brilliant.
Different times, that's for sure. Developers doing their own things, but all right. Well, next up, JC, do you want to tell us what you've been up to, man?
Well, I don't have much gaming new business, but I have some life new business. I'm actually in the UK right now. I'm actually in my dad's house, so hopefully the internet connection through the neighbor's wall. Hopefully that stays connected.
We'll see.
I actually have no idea what kind of connection my dad has. It's probably like whatever the cheapest broadband possible. Yeah. But it seems to be holding up so far. But yeah, just been here seeing some family. I didn't even bring my Switch with me because I mean, I'm probably missing some like Splatoon Splatfests and other stuff. Right?
You got until like the middle of next month, man. The last Splatfest. So.
The last one. Yeah, the one that's going on this month was like the other stupid one that no one cares about.
Right, so, the bread and rice or something.
Yeah, the bread and rice pasta, whatever. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll get some free C-cells just for nominating my club or whatever. Anyway, but I mean, I didn't visit any game stores. I mean, I was in a city called Leeds yesterday, which is it's in the north of England. It's kind of like the London of the north for any Americans listening. It's a big city, but it's in the north part of the country. And I went into oh man, what's it called? There's a the name is escaping me now. But it's like it was very kind of Japanesey store. It had loads of kind of Japanese merch in it, and even some like kind of there was actually a some kind of cuddly toy things which actually were called kawaii. Like literally, they called it. It was written in English, and I was like, okay, that's yeah. Oh man, I should have probably put this on my computer so I can share it properly. Sorry, I apologize. I'm just showing my smartphone screen at the moment, but you can see that at the top there. Kawaii. Yeah,
that looks really good, actually.
Yeah, not available in Japan, but a Japanese name.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
That's weird. I mean, I can see that. Yeah.
And they do. They just have some. they did have some Nintendo stuff as well, like that awesome Elephant Mario.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Forbidden Planet. I think British people listening will know that name, Forbidden Planet. It's like I mean, Danny, you're a fan of like what is it, Shaun the Dead?
Yeah.
Did they? Oh man, or maybe it was in Spaced, but like one of the people like works in those kind of nerdy stores with like lots of nerdy stuff. It's like that
The
kind of store.
robot dungeon? No, the android's
Yeah,
dungeon. That's the name of the
exactly.
comic book guy's shop. Yeah.
Yep. That kind of place. Exactly.
Yeah, I knew immediately what you were talking about.
The most disappointing thing, it was like, yeah, sure, they had some kind of Nintendo stuff, a little bit, and that kawaii stuff, but then most of it was the fucking like, what do you call those, like
Funko
dumbass?
Pops?
Oh man, exactly. That like a whole wall of them, like every single whatever Marvel character, Star Wars character on the planet.
Yeah.
But it was like most of the store was that. But to be honest, like Japan is kind of like that. I mean, like for example, one of our favorite stores is Super Potato, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super Potato gradually evolved into like a Funko Pop style store, like a lot of kind of like crappy looking merch. Like they do have the games still. They do have the the Famicom, Super Famicom games, but yeah, a lot of kind of cheap looking crap tat for just for the tourists,
Sure.
which is
It's
disappointing.
dude, I'd say it's even the same for other more local things like Gayo, or it looks like it says Geo, but there's like a rental shop here. Yeah, exactly. But like that's even worse, because that went from like having all sorts of cool games and there's section for rentals, to now it's like, hey, you can sell us your smartphone. We'll buy old TVs, and also we have a bunch of snacks. You can even get laundry detergent here. And the game section is getting smaller and smaller. It's like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, and it was cool. They had lots of like comic books as well, obviously, Western comic books, and American Psycho. I didn't even know there was a comic book for American Psycho, but there you go. Things like that. It's pretty cool. It's like, yeah, because like I've lived in Japan so long, I just kind of get used to only seeing Japanese stuff, and then it's like, oh yeah, we do have these kind of geeky stuff in the West as well, our own stuff, and it was kind of nice to see for a change. So, but yeah, as for video game stuff, no, I haven't played anything. I mean, I've been watching Danny's videos on the Famicast YouTube channel. Yeah. Subscribe now.
Yeah, thanks, Snag, with having to switch machines here, so please understand.
Watched a Nintendo Direct that we're going to talk about in news later. # spoilers. So yeah, let's pass it over to a guy who's playing all the game. Ty?
Who, me? Video games? Never heard of them. Anyway, my summer vacation, 2 weeks off, just wrapped up, and I spent the entire time playing video games from dusk till dawn. Not in that order. Yeah, where to start? There's the usual suspects.
Dead by Daylight,
Street Fighter 6. But actually, first, I want to talk about the 2XKO Alpha Lab.
Okay.
So, 2XKO is the League of Legends fighting game that's been in development for 300,000 years. And they sent out like the first wave of like a alpha version or beta version, whatever it is, codes for fighting game nerds. Like, and if you signed up at like Evo Japan or Evo USA, you were entered. And I didn't get a code, but everybody that got a code got an extra one. So I got one from one of my loyal Twitter followers.
Cool.
So I played that a bit. So 2XKO it's a 2D 2-on-2 tag fighting. Simple inputs, but I would say the game is actually relatively complicated. So you pick two characters. That's already more complicated than most fighting games to start with. And you also pick how do I put this, like a style or a groove if you're like a 1,000-year-old CVS2 player. or
Okay.
basically like a set of mechanics that your characters have access to. Like the default one is it's just like you get auto combos. It's easy baby shit. But then you get the more advanced ones like there's like a double assist mode where you call a character to assist you. You can hit the assist button a second time, like while they're still out, and they can assist twice.
Okay.
And then there's another one I played a lot, Double Down, which lets you do a super move and then do your next character's super move in a combo, like a DHC in Marvel. I know that means nothing to you, but that's what it is. So yeah, you don't have to do like fireball inputs or anything, but everything. You're still gonna realize very quickly it's a complicated fighting game, and I like it. It's very fun to play. Yeah, you can play as all your favorite League of Legends characters, like Axe Guy, and the girl with the boobs. Yeah, I don't know any of the League of Legends characters.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Yep. And I pray to God that I will never have to play League of Legends to like unlock skins in this fucking game. Please don't make me do that.
You might.
Blizzard made Overwatch players do that shit. You had to download Heroes of the Storm or whatever the fuck their MOBA game is. And me and Cyrus played that shit, and it was like the most miserable experience of my life.
Wow. High praise.
So I could get some fuck ass skin for my shitty character.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. So I'm hoping they don't do that. They already had like a sample battle pass integrated into the beta version. I don't know if like you'll actually keep the stuff in there. It was just like some extra colors for your characters and stuff like that.
Okay.
But the game seemed mostly functional. It has like the little 3D lobby arcade thing, like a lot of fighting games have these days.
Mm-hmm.
And I also hate those for reasons. Like I just want fast global matchmaking. That's all I want. I want to sit in training mode until it finds a match for me, which fortunately I can do in Street Fighter 6. You can do it in Guilty Gear as well, but you kind of handicap yourself by like you basically let opponents cherry pick you, and it fucking sucks. I hate everything about Guilty Gear matchmaking. And yeah, so I hope that turns out good. Like all the people working on the game are like pretty much big time fighting game players that if you're in the scene, the names of. It's like, oh, it's that guy, yeah. So and they said that they're like really looking for like feedback for this, especially like the negative feedback. They're like, okay, this is the stuff we want to avoid. Like some of the stuff that was coming out that they were looking at is like combos seem like too long in this version, so maybe they're gonna shorten those down. Yeah. Stuff like that. But overall I do like the game. It's like if you've ever enjoyed a tag fighter, I think you'll like this game.
Okay.
Yep. And it will be free to play. Of course.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's free for everyone for the start. From the start.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Hey, game night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And of course, you can play 2 players on a team. It's a tag fighter, so you can play 2 players co-op.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of designed around it. It's really fun.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's only the second free-to-play fighting game that I can think of. On Switch.
I can think of on Switch, yeah.
Oh, Brawlhalla, I guess, is another third one.
Okay.
What else?
Dave Sterling one, Yomi. Killer Instinct is actually free to play.
Oh yeah, great Switch game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that playing on that Switch.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I mean, they haven't announced 2X. I don't think it's going to come out on Switch. I think it'll probably come out on the next Nintendo thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, so I redeemed my beta code on Xbox And it seemed to have some performance issues. Like it wasn't optimized yet. Like the game would run fine, but it would kind of like hang like randomly for a couple frames, like
Okay.
every couple seconds. It was
Hmm.
kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I think most people are running it on PC, and that's probably like the primary platform. It's probably also the reason why they voided like special inputs so everybody could just play it on their keyboard.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know how that'll actually work out for people, but there are good players that learn to play on keyboard. Oh yeah, holy shit! I just remembered the time I saw somebody on main stage at Evo with a PC keyboard. That was
Really?
fucking crazy. Yeah, that was like 10
Wow.
years ago.
Wow. I remember when I was in high school, we played some Super Nintendo fighting games like networked against each other. Was using like WSD and whatever
Yeah,
other buttons. Oh my god, that kind of sucked. But what are you gonna do?
yeah, it's probably a miserable experience, but poor kids, they make do. They make do,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah. I played Mortal
now-
Kombat 2 on a PC keyboard.
right. And now a lot of them are probably fucking top hitbox players taking your money at the tournament.
Yeah.
Yep. Have you seen those
That's why I don't-
controllers? The hitbox controllers?
I've heard
yeah.
you were talking about those.
We showed them on an episode.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just a box with buttons, and they're optimal in a number of situations. So people are really big on them these days. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, not always, but I mean, 2XKO is definitely designed with those in mind as well. They had those set up at Evo Japan and presumably Evo USA. I think they just use the same setups.
Okay.
Yeah, if you reminder, they had what did they have? I think they had PlayStation controllers, arcade sticks, and hitbox controllers all set up, and you could just line up for whichever one you wanted.
Okay.
And despite all the jokes of arcade stick players rapidly aging out of existence, that was the longest line. Yep. We're still here, baby. Let's go.
Right. Not for long.
All right, so that concludes my discussion of the 2XKO beta. What else is on here? I guess I'll talk about Dead by Daylight real quick. Yeah, like I haven't actually been on the grind for achievements or anything. Like I got them all. The latest ones are Laura, Larva Croft.
Larry.
I got her funny achievements. But the Castlevania chapter is coming out in like a date. No, it's next week. But the Steam beta test version is playable now. I played that a bit the other week. So I tried out Dracula.
Mhm.
He's fun to play. He's cool. It's good design, I think.
By the way, just before we get a little bit too far into this, there was a comment about the controllers from Stargroove. He says, "Hey, talking about all this, it makes me think of the kids who were stuck with the 3-button controller for Genesis, Mortal Kombat, and Street Fighter 2."
Oh yeah, that shit was miserable. I remember I was there.
Yeah. Anyway, I didn't want that one to
Good luck to them.
get skipped over. So yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I mostly just played as Dracula for a while to get a feel for him. Like he's kind of complicated in the sense that he has 1, 2, 3 different forms. He switches forms.
Okay.
So he's like regular cool Dracula mode, and he shoots like the pillars of flame, just like he does like in the most of the video games in the boss fight. He does the columns of flame. And so you can just kind of shoot those like straight out in a row. And like if you played the game before, if you played as like Pyramid Head or Nemesis or whatever, you kind of get the idea of like using a special attack like that. But he has some funny add-ons. Holy shit! Yeah. So when you play Dead by Daylight as a killer, you get like 2 add-on slots to kind of customize your power a little bit. And Dracula has a couple of funny ones. Like There's one whenever a generator is completed, like the columns of fire appear randomly around him.
Okay.
It's funny. It's like a funny little fireworks show that can actually just randomly kill a nearby survivor. So, so that's really funny. And he has another add-on that puts the random columns of flames in the exit area for the survivors. So when they open the final gate and run out, they have to do this fucking little obstacle course.
Oh boy.
It's funny as shit. I don't know if it's good or not, but it creates it creates a very fun situation. So I'm here for it. So that's the regular Dracula shit. He can turn into a bat.
Okay.
Which is cool. So when you're in bat form, you get to cruise around the map really fast. But you know the term, they say you're blind as a bat. So when you're in bat mode, you cannot see survivors.
Oh.
You can hear them. You can see the little glowing scratch marks they leave. So if you ever played the Spirit Killer, you kind of know how that works.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're a bat though, you can just, if you know generally where people are, you just kind of cruise to them and do your thing.
Sure.
And you can also kind of like teleport, fast travel to like various points throughout the map. But like wherever a survivor can do a vault over a window or a pallet, you can just kind of instantly teleport to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, not instantly, but it's pretty fast. If you ever played Dredge in Dead by Daylight, you know how it works.
Sure.
So what I'm getting at is he's kind of a combination of like every fucking killer so far, just like a little bit of everything. Yeah. So he has one more form. He has the wolf form. He turns into a funny dog.
Okay.
And he's the best. You turn into a dog, and it makes all the nearby survivor players want to come up and pet you. It's good. I mean, that's not actually what it is, but that's what happens. So when you're a wolf, you can pounce, basically. So you kind of charge it up and pounce forward. If you've ever played Demogorgon, you know how it works. And the thing is, he can actually double pounce.
Okay.
So if you've ever played Wesker, you know how that works. You see what I'm saying here?
Sure.
So he's kind of like playing a little bit of 6 different killers at once.
Okay.
So if you're a first time Dead by Daylight player, it'll probably seem like a whole fucking mess, but it's not that bad. He's fun to play. I like him.
Great. Balls had a comment here too, and I think this is something that maybe a lot of people are probably wondering as well. It's like, love that Castlevania is getting injected into other games, but could we please just get a new Castlevania game?
Yeah,
makes sense.
But I have a counterpoint. Have you actually played every Castlevania game? There are a lot. There are like
I haven't
30.
Yeah. Konami does or doesn't do a lot of things with their IP, and I don't understand why, though. It's kind of silly. But,
are there any on NSO, Danny? Like on SNES, Genesis, even?
Oh man,
probably not, because they have the collection you can buy, or a couple of collections.
Right. I thought there was the Game Boy one was recently added, or did I imagine that?
That is there. The original Game Boy one is there. That might be the only one. I don't think there's anything on NES.
Yeah, it is, because Ty commented like that was the only one with a female protagonist, right?
Game Boy?
Mark?
Yes, so one of the several Game Boy ones, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the first
Castlevania
one.
Legends?
No way, 1998 release, really late.
So yeah, Balls, play that one first, then get back to us.
Yeah.
Unless he already has and hated
it. Maybe. Okay.
Super Castlevania 4 is on NSO.
Thank you, Star Groove. Because I was thinking if there is any of them that's going to be on there, that would be one. That seems like it's always been teamed up with like Virtual Console, all that type of stuff. It's always been kind of a part of that type of deal.
That's a nice one. That's a banger.
Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of tough for me.
Yep. And of course, there's also a survivor in Dead by Daylight. You get to play as Richter Belmont. That's the Belmont they went with.
Okay.
And he's like the only anime pretty boy character in the game, so he kind of stands out.
Yeah, kind of noticed in that trailer. Yeah.
Do they have Shimon? No, Shimon. Shimon Belmont. No,
Simon.
okay.
Oh, right. Okay, that's the joke. Okay. Nope. They're probably gonna have some. They will have some premium skin kind of things that will actually change your character. The only one I know for sure is Alucard. You're gonna be playable as a. You're gonna have Alucard playable as a survivor if you drop like $10 or $15 fucking dollars.
Okay.
Which you already have, right?
No, actually, I've never bought any legendary skin. Well, I bought. What did I buy? I bought the Mikasa outfit cosplay skin for one of the original characters. The Attack on Titan character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
waifu.
boobs, right?
Yeah.
Actually, she doesn't even have that. Boobs aren't even that big.
Yeah. Legs, ass, I guess.
Sure. Whatever. Yeah. Waifu.
Sure.
Oh, I've been really, really fucking tempted to get one of the Silent Hill scary rabbit characters
Yeah.
as a skin.
I
They
mean,
have
dude,
it for Legion, the crazy knife guy killer.
if it's something, I mean, you play that game a lot. Like, what the hell? Who cares? Like, as many hours as you put in. Like,
What's nice is they have cross progression. So if I buy it, I have it on every platform.
Yeah, exactly. Especially now, it doesn't even matter, man. Like, you're good, dude.
Yep.
Hi Tony had a comment here too, kind of getting back to the Castlevania. He said that it's similar with Mega Man, who just showed up in that movie trailer, Secret Level. Mega Man does everything to not have a game. Yeah.
Secret Level. I don't know that movie.
I don't know it either. I have to check that out after the fact. But.
Yep. Yeah. So one more point I want to make. There's no Castlevania map, but if you pick Dracula and you're not on like a licensed property map, if you're on any of the original maps, which is most of them, it will actually put the castle in the background, like outside of the map.
That's cool.
And it actually looks really nice. It's not just like a 2D thing. It's an actual 3D model with like bats flying around it and shit. So it looks really fucking cool. Like even if you're on like, the fucking corn map, as we call it, or whatever, like if you just look towards like one side of the map, you're gonna see, and you see the castle, okay, here comes Dracula.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Yeah, it's fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Hi Tony followed up too. He said, I think that movie was just announced last night at Gamescom. So that would make sense why we maybe didn't hear about that. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm not caught up on all the Gamescom stuff. I've been at work all day.
Yeah, I've just not been at work all day, but I'm still not.
Nice. Let's see. Was there one more thing I wanted to talk about? Maybe I'll just mention in passing Nikkei, the fucking gacha game that I play for some reason. The Evangelion event starts tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes. So you get there are 4 fucking Evangelion characters in the fucking shooty twerk game.
Really?
Starting tomorrow. Yeah. So
is one of
you
them
have
Shinji?
No, the cowards.
Yeah, let's see Shinji twerk.
Yes. Get in the robot and twerk. Goddamn. No, it's God, do I even know all the Evangelion characters' names? It's Rei, Asuka, Mari, and Misato.
Okay.
Right?
Misato's the older one, right?
Yes. And she's actually free. So like if you just play the event, you'll get her for free. But for the other 3, you have to do a shit ton of gacha pulls, and this is like the first time they've had like 3 like super rare or whatever it's called characters in one event. So yeah, it's just like steal your mom's credit card, go to town.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've actually saved up enough free pity tickets, so I'm gonna get all of them
Nice.
straight up. Just respect the grind. $0 spent so far, and
Respect it.
I'm gonna keep it that way.
So while you guys were talking about gacha games, I just had a quick look at the Secret Level trailer. It looks like an anthology series, like it's an Amazon Prime series with like lots of different characters. Mega Man is in it for 0.25 seconds. It's literally like zip.
Like what is this? Like an anthology of what?
Yeah, it's like a series, but like, I don't know. I guess it has a variety of characters throughout.
Video
it
game character or just pop culture characters?
Yeah,
It's
well,
kind of a
this is the
nostalgia
shot I
bait
could get.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I saw it for like 2 frames.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
There it is. That's it. Literally, that is it.
Nice.
So it's
I
like
like
a CG, but with mixture with live action, with lots of different characters in it. And at the end, like, look at how many company logos they play at the end. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Secret
I'm
Level.
ready.
Watch this. 3, 2, 1. No, not yet. Here we go. No, I must have gone past it. Must have been earlier than that. Oh, here it is.
Oh yeah, Armored Core.
Oh.
Let's go.
Do you see how many they've got
Yeah.
there?
It's quite a few.
Like,
I don't know. I think it might be dropping frames on our side because I only saw like 7.
yeah. You would. It's probably better if you just watch it yourself.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot. Mega
Interesting.
Man being one of them.
Finally, Armored Core on the big screen.
Right. Well, on Amazon Prime at least.
Well, it's like that
Was it
movie. Was it Player One? Ready Player One?
Ready Player One. I
There's
haven't
a
seen it.
whole bunch of licenses in that thing, right? Including Back to the Future and
Right.
a whole
Right.
bunch of other stuff.
Battletoads.
Yeah. Next.
All right. So where were we? Yeah, I think that's all the shit I've been playing. Well, a sample of all of it. Maybe
Right.
I'll talk about Street Fighter 6 for 10 seconds. They have Terry gameplay at Gamescom.
Oh, right.
All
Because
I'm done.
Okay. Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Well-
the Smash Brother
It's-
characters in Street
it's-
Fighter at
yeah.
last.
All right.
Amazing.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for new business. So now we're going to move on to a little bit of now playing at the Famicast.com. Now playing at Famicast.com, lots of stuff going up on the website, YouTube, Patreon, stuff like that. We're just going to give you guys a little bit of a heads up on what you're missing out on. Like I said earlier in the show, with my Mac kind of screwing up, I haven't been putting out a lot of videos, but I did put out a review, very late review for Nintendo World Championships. And got some really interesting comments from some of our patrons about that I'll read off later in feedback. But yeah, there's so much stuff to talk about with that game. And there's so many things that I wish that they had, but I think what they do have is great. If you're interested in that, you can check it out in written form and also on our YouTube channel as a video. For patrons, we have Famicast Game Night that is coming up on Saturday, August 31st. Same time as a podcast, all that type of stuff. We haven't decided everything we're going to play. Hope you guys can be there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So should be pretty fun. And TGS is coming up. It's almost, let's say, it's the 21st. TGS is like a little over a month away. We'll be going. Should be pretty fun. A lot of the games that people are playing at Gamescom, we might be able to try out a lot of those things at TGS, and then maybe some other exclusive things from Japanese companies and stuff like that too. So look forward to that and the lead up to that. Looking to see if Genki will be joining us too. Probably will be, so that should be pretty fun. And yeah, like I said, just grinding here with Famicast stuff. Hopefully have some more exciting stuff for you guys soon. All this and more. That's right. All right. That's it. And James, what do we got coming up?
Well, I can't really do it because I'm not in Japan, but I believe it's the JAPANews.
That's
Sorry,
right.
Dad.
Yeah.
It's like,
Your dad
what
this
the
time.
hell do you guys do?
Right, exactly. Yes, that's right, folks. It's time for the JAPANews, the latest and greatest comings and goings of Japan. One of these things is definitely not Japan only, but something I think that all these things I think are interesting and kind of fun to talk about. So for that first bit of JAPANews, actually, JC, do you want to take that bit?
Yeah, I kind of briefly mentioned it in the old new business section, didn't I?
Yep.
So yeah, there was a Nintendo Direct, but it wasn't for the games. It was for the Nintendo Museum in Kyoto. So that happened on 20th of August, yesterday at the time of recording. 19th if you live in some other country that doesn't exist.
Right.
Yeah, it was 10 minutes long. It was old Miyamoto giving us a tour of the old museum. So yeah, it shows the location, and it's going to open in October this year. But I seriously doubt any of us are going to go in October because it's going to be absolutely mental.
Exactly. Right now, it is open for a raffle. So like, it's possible that you could win the raffle and then go. But it's open for the next 2 months, for basically October to November. If you want to go, you can. Well, assuming you get selected with the raffle. So.
Yeah, and it's built on, in case you didn't know, if you haven't watched the Direct or you don't want to watch it for some reason, it's built on the site where the old Hanafuda factory was. So they've just kind of like built it there and kind of built it around there. But the kind of gray, gravelly kind of entrance has been replaced with like, more, Mario themed, Nintendo themed stuff. So it kind of looks like a mini... like Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, I've got the T-shirt on. Kind of like a mini Super Nintendo World kind of thing in the middle, which is pretty cool. They've obviously used props, or they've using the stuff from there and put it in this museum. Or I don't know if they're reusing it or but yeah, looks pretty cool. I would like to go one day, but definitely not this year.
I'm the same. I mean, and like you said, James, I think the really cool thing that they're doing is, because I think when I first thought about this, what Nintendo was doing, you hear museum, you just think, I think even if Nintendo just had a traditional museum with just stuff behind glass cases and explanations, I would like that. But being Nintendo, and with Miyamoto being at, the helm of this, he wouldn't, it's not possible for him just to do something like that. He's got to do something kind of wacky and cool, interactive, which a lot of this stuff is like, they do have, a floor with just stuff, but then they have another floor with interactive exhibitions. Kind of similar to Super Nintendo World and stuff like that. You do have some kind of like I forgot what it's called. It's like a pass, and you get coins on this pass. You use these coins to do these interactive like exhibits on the show floor. You only have 10 coins like per visit, so you will not be able to do all of the exhibits.
It's a shame they didn't reuse the Super Nintendo World bands, right?
Right. Right.
That would have made too much sense.
Right, exactly.
Kind of another way to get more money out of you, I guess.
Yeah.
But have you guys been to either of the Ghibli museums?
I have not.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, because they've recently done a new version of that, right? But even the first one, which I have been to, was overseen by Miyazaki. Similar to how Miyamoto's overseen this. So it's not like just a standard museum. It has like little things for like kids to play and hide in and everything. It's kind of like try to have the vibe of being in a Ghibli animation in real life, and it kind of looks like what they're going for here. So yeah, nice. Cool idea.
Super Scope sighted.
Yeah, there's the Super Scopes here, the Zappers here, like a shooting gallery is one of the exhibits. There's another one making use of their old like baseball game. It was like a tabletop baseball game, but they have it so it's in like a little room, and if you hit stuff, like there's different things that happen. There's one that they did not show off in the video, but using I forgot what this device is called, like something.
The official hand. Nintendo grabby hand. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, yes. And there's something you can do with that. There's something about their
not Ultra Hand.
Ultra Hand, maybe, yeah.
Behold.
That was literally in Zelda, dude.
The Master Hand.
Yes.
There we go.
Whatever it is. But then there's a love tester or something too. It's another kind of thing that Nintendo was, I don't know, a bunch of like callbacks to stuff that Nintendo did in the past. There's a Game & Watch thing that you can do as well, which is pretty cool. You can also just play regular games that are already on Nintendo Switch Online. Why the hell would you want to do that there? That's kind of dumb, but okay. The thing with the big controllers is pretty wild.
Roll into a fighting game tournament with that guy.
Yeah, Ultra Hand is everyone says too, but like this is cool. It's not just Famicom. Obviously, Famicom is the one that we see in the picture here. If you're looking at on the video version, but you can see in the video in the direct there was an N64 controller. There were like multiple people holding a big ass Wii remote, like all sorts of crazy stuff like that. So I'm interested to see what that's like. Miyamoto demonstrated playing Super Mario Brothers with one of the other staff members, and they did pretty well for. Well,
this Danny, this big controller thing reminds me of I saw this on Blue Sky earlier today. I think it was Justin Bruby, Nintendo World Report guy. He went to some gaming museum, and they had a giant NES controller and Super Mario Brothers, but it was like in a case. So he completed the game like using the big controller, and then because there's no way to reset it, it like forces the next people to play it on the hard mode. So he's kind of like locked it into hard mode. So like all these kids coming up wanting to play, like, oh, I want to play Mario Brothers with a big controller. Yeah, good luck, mate.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, put on your big boy pants. Yeah, big boy, big girl pants, whatever. You got, or just get screwed. But
I'm the captain now. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool, really interesting. Several of you in the comments, Lemonade said that he's he hopes that he can go when he's comes to Japan, hopefully next year.
It's Ty, really cool. That's your mission, to go to this Kyoto one and actually force people to play hard mode by completing it with the big controller.
Or
nice.
Ty, you have
to speed run that shit.
Yeah.
Or Ty, you have to play Wii bowling with the big Wii remote all by yourself.
Nice.
Real talk, that looks like Microsoft Kinect type technology, the Game and Watch thing.
Yeah, right.
I wonder what they're using. I would laugh my ass off if it was Kinect.
They said it's controlled by your shadows, I think. So it makes sense because Game and Watch, it looks kind of like a shadow, right? So
yeah, because Nintendo they don't really have that technology in their game system. So like, what are they using? That would be interesting to know.
Yeah,
just a proprietary thing that they made just for literally one display. Or
I could see Miyamoto getting some people on a team to do that.
You can pretty easily connect to Kinect, so to speak, to Windows, and just start programming shit for it. That's the thing people have done.
I think that's what Miyamoto did personally by himself.
Yes, maybe.
I believe it.
Okay. Well, let's keep the ball rolling here. And actually, Ty, would you mind taking that next bit of news?
Sure. What's going on here? Bakeru.
Yes.
Bakeru, the spiritual successor to Legend of the Mystical Ninja from Good Feel. That's a nice name for a company. Good Feel is seeing life in English-speaking territories. Holy shit, they translated it.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real, dog. Wow. The game has received a new localized, shorter name, new attacks, and a new boss enemy. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice premium treatment, as opposed to how how many Mystical Ninja games did we not get in the US?
Too many. Like there are so many on the NES, Famicom that just did not obviously come out. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And the team behind this game too. I mean, Good Feel are the guys that made it.
It's a lot of the same people, right?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of the same people that did make a lot of Goemon games back for a long time.
Did we say something in the last episode like they're never going to localize this or something like that?
I mean, this came out. This came out back in November, like last year, and I played it and talked about it.
Yeah. You played the Japanese one all the way through.
It definitely seemed like it would not come through. I remember I guessed it on Talk Nintendo podcast, and just trying to listen to the guys say the Japanese name. I mean, I think Lemonade brings up a good one here. Mama's Bakery. It's called like Mameda no Bakeru, and then like the real name is like so long, but it's ridiculous. It's a cool game. There is a free demo out too that you can play now in English. I don't know if English is going to come to the Japanese version. So if you broke down and bought like a physical Japanese version, or you have it, who's
the publisher in Japan, Danny?
Just Good Feel. But in the West, it's Spike Chunsoft.
Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe, but doubtful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And would the English version have Japanese?
Yeah, the voices are all in Japanese. I don't know if the text is in Japanese though.
Yeah.
But that honestly, I think that's so stupid because that use case, where people are trying to like get a game early or trying to save a few bucks by taking advantage of like exchange rate or something like that. That is such a small use case. They should just make it all the same in every region. It's so stupid, but anyway.
True. I hate that shit so much.
It's so annoying. Yeah. But yeah, seriously, great. It is not perfect. There's a review up on the channel that I did back late last year. Probably one of the few that you can find on the internet for now. This game, Ty, what does the release date say? Oh, or you can what does it say in the video?
Yeah, it's not in the file here. So you tell me, man.
Okay, so you look at the video screen right now. It says coming September 3rd.
I was not looking at the video screen. I'm gonna be real. I'm playing UFO Catcher right now.
You're good, man. You're good. But yeah, it's coming to Switch and Steam, so that's cool. But yeah, if you haven't tried it out, give it a shot. It's fun. Then yeah, to see if it's something that you like. So, all right.
Sick.
Well, last bit of news here. I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff pulled up here on my end. So last week on Thursday. First, I want to give a special shout out to Genki. He helped me get into what I'm going to be talking about here. But I was invited to go to a eyes-on preview for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle that's coming out on Xbox and Game Pass and all that type of stuff. So I was pretty excited because I think that game looks really cool, and I just I was really interested to see more about it, hear more about what it is, and I'll get some screenshots.
Yeah, who's developing that game?
So this is being developed by Machine Gun Games. You might remember them from doing a couple of basically kind of like the newer, holy shit, it is not coming to me right now. James, you played one, Wolfenstein, the newer Wolfenstein games. They did a lot of those.
New Colossus.
New Colossus. They did that. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so they in this event that I attended online, we got to take a look at the game. Some of the stuff was stuff that we'd already seen, but then they showed off some new elements, and they also took questions from the audience and stuff like that as well. One thing that maybe they haven't said up to this point, but it's something that I think is something that you should know about this game, because yeah, you look at it, I think it's maybe deemed like an action adventure game, but the developer said like this is more like an adventure game first with action elements. And if you think about like Indiana Jones, like what that is, like, yeah, of course, in Indiana Jones movies, there are parts of the movies where there are like bits of action and all that type of stuff. That's the way it is. But like the movies, you're not always going around just beating the shit out of people or something, or shooting people or whipping people to death or something.
Right.
So
now I'm remembering, I saw some footage of this in the Xbox Direct or whatever they call it.
Yep. And if you don't know, and if you're listening to the audio version and you're obviously not looking at any screenshots or something like that, this is first person. This is exclusively in first person, which kind of fits what Machine Games has done over like the past decade and stuff like that. There are segments where it will kind of switch to third person. Obviously, when you're doing the story elements and stuff like that, you'll get to take a look at Indy, which is really believable. They have a pretty good sound alike doing his voice and stuff like that as well. But yeah, so I think that aspect of the game is cool. When it comes to like weapons and stuff like that you can use, I mean, yeah, obviously you have Indy's whip. He has a gun. You can also pick up a bunch of stuff that's laying around as well. Like sometimes there'll just be like a bottle on the ground and you can just like pick it up and start, throw it at somebody or beat him in the head with it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. So basically anything that's kind of laying around, shovels, you can beat people in the face with them or something like that, if need be. Or you can also opt to just try to be as quiet as possible and just try not to engage with people when they're around. Now, one thing that the devs did say that there are a lot of puzzles in the game. And one of the questions that somebody did ask, like, are these puzzles like super hard? Basically, like, do you have to be, if you're a dumb baby, can you still like play this game and, be okay? And they're like,
you were worried about that, were you then?
kind of.
Understandable.
And then like, well, I mean, there are some puzzles in the game that are kind of tough, but like it shouldn't be that hard. But they did say there's a lot of sub-quest stuff that you can do. This game isn't quite like open world. Like when you're doing the story stuff, it's pretty linear with like what you're supposed to do. But there are elements of the game where it kind of opens up and you can do a lot more side questy things. Things that aren't required, but just things that you can do. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that they said that I thought was interesting. In terms of like placement of the timeline and stuff like that, this falls basically right after Raiders of the Lost Ark. So it's not any kind of, I know a lot of people don't like the fourth movie and the fifth movie, and that's fine. I can understand that. I'm not a big fan of the fourth movie. The fifth movie, I think it's fine. But the first three are obviously the best. But
yeah, big yikes for the last one, number 5. Yikes. Didn't like it.
That's fine. Yeah, I thought it was better than the fourth. The fourth one's horrible.
You're wrong, Danny. You're wrong.
Okay. Yeah, but then they did not give a release date at the time when we were doing this online event, but later, just today or maybe earlier, they did give a release date, and I believe it's coming out December 9th on Xbox, Game Pass, and also on PC. And then they also announced it's going to be coming to PS5, which are like fanboys and stuff like Xbox loses. It's like, who fucking cares? Like more people want to play the game. Give more people a chance to play the game. And I think it looks cool, so I think that's a win. But
you can probably get it physical on PS5 as well, right?
Well, yeah. It's if you have an Xbox Series S, it's like, yeah, you're not like me. It's like, yeah, I can't buy this game physical. So
I mean, you can. You just can't play it.
Well, yeah, exactly. So, but yeah. Anyways, I'm a little bit more excited about this game. I am happy that it's actually getting a 2024 release because it's starting to get kind of late, and I was trying to think like, yo, you guys gonna tell us when this release date is, and they finally did. So that's good. But yeah, just to hit back to the comments here, just really quick. Stargroove, just a couple things here too. Actually, first of all, welcome. Balls Lemonades here too. Tony Montero is here as well. Stargroove as well. Tony Montero talking about Goemon games. I think we only got 3 or 4 of the 20 Goemon games that exist. Great. And Stargroove also said, are you guys excited about the Shadow of the Ninja remake? I don't know anything about that, actually.
We did see that before, like a while back. Where did we see that? Or I saw it. I don't know if it was with you guys, but it looks sick, actually.
Okay. I'll have to take a look at it later. Maybe it's something that I just totally forgot.
Yeah, I think if you saw it, it would click for you. It's like, oh yeah, I remember seeing this game.
Okay.
It comes out in like a week.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna wish list it on Steam right now.
There it is. Okay. August 29th. Thanks, Stargroove. Okay. Well, like I said, I know there's a lot of stuff coming out of Gamescom, and it's a little bit hard to kind of keep up sometimes with everything that's going on. But yeah. Oh, Corey's in the chat too. Hey, dude, what's up? And also, Tony Montero is another thing. Here too, there is a demo for Shadow of the Ninja. I haven't booted it up yet. Great. But anyways, that is going to do it for the news. We're going to move on to a little bit of Fukubukuro of Fabulousness. JC.
Is it because I'm in the UK? I can't hear the music. Oh, no, sorry. There it is. Welcome to the Fukubukuro of Fabulousness. Yeah, we're going to throw you a selection of hot price games, which are good, and you should buy and you should play. And today, because I'm in the UK, I thought I'd just do some British sales for the UK lads, the UK gang, and see what you guys think. I mean, to be honest, a lot of these games are also on sale in other regions, so it's not like a
right.
a UK exclusive or anything like that. So today I did do a little bit different. I'm doing the most recent games. So these are like end of 2023 and 2024 games that are on sale. So yeah, because we often see things which have been out for ages, and we've probably mentioned it like 47 times on this section of the show. So I thought, okay, let's just look for more newer stuff. So then they might not be incredibly cheap, but they are on sale. So yeah, let me know what you think. Actually, I didn't check this one before, but that Cassette Beast, the font for that looks exactly like Gang Beasts. Is it the same people? I've never heard of this before.
I don't know, dude.
No, it's
I've
not.
I've heard of this game. Like I think one of my friends has this, and he really dug it.
Wow, it looks like Dragon Quest, but voxels. That's pretty cool, actually.
Pixel voxels.
Pixel voxels, yeah. So that when did that come out? So that came out in May last year, and it's on sale for £10, £10.79 at the moment. Probably in the American one as well. It's
a Pokemon like Tony Montero.
Oh, okay. Sonic Origins, obviously that's that came out in June last year. If you like Sonic games, if you like bad games, that is on sale right now for £22. Well, £23 basically.
I don't know. I think it looks fun.
Yeah,
I think that one's got hands by the media and regular people and stuff like that. So.
Right. Moving out too.
Neat.
Ty, do you have this one as well?
I don't think so.
You've only got the first one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, there's Overcooked and there's Overcooked 2, and I like the sequel a lot better. So I don't know if this one is way better.
I imagine it would be. Like I was thinking lately about, when there's a series of games, the second one is always the best.
Yeah.
Because I guess the developers, they get a chance to implement all the stuff they wanted to or had the idea to, but didn't have time to. And it's awesome. And then the third game is when like the nasty feature creep starts happening, and then it starts to suck.
You could be right.
Yeah. So I would bet that it's good.
Yeah. So Ty guarantees it's good.
Yeah.
100%. It's 50% off right now. So it's 12.
I played it in my fever dreams.
It's $12.49 right now. $12.49, half off. So yeah, get on it. I didn't even know this came out. Batman Kaitos 1 and 2 HD remaster.
Yeah. 2 years ago or last year? I don't remember which one it was. I think I could have swore that it kind of
September 2023. So yeah.
Okay, I could have swore it got kind of cruddy reviews.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, just for something about it was bad. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. But
the frame rate maybe it wasn't as good as the GameCube one or some shit like that.
Something technical, I think, is what it was.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
Anyway, if you don't care about that, it's $22.49. The Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. I bought the first one for like 100 yen a few weeks ago, if you remember. But the newest game sequel is on sale right now. I don't know what new characters they added here. Yes, these are all characters that are in the first one.
Okay.
So, maybe that pirate dude,
the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, maybe he's new.
Yeah, and I don't think Plankton was in the first one, was he?
Good question. Yeah, I should check that because I have that game. Anyway, that's 70% off. That's a pretty good deal for a game that came out in November.
Yeah, geez.
Yeah, it's like £12 right now, down from 40. So yeah, that's seems like a pretty good deal. I want to click on Bang on Balls just because it has the word balls in it.
Right.
It's a good title.
It is a good title. It looks pretty good. I have no idea what kind of game this is.
Right.
It looks like a game based on the country memes where all the countries are depicted as little spherical guys.
Yeah.
Like, have you guys seen these little MS Paint comics? Somebody makes them.
I have not.
It's the main story can be done in 2.5 hours. Holy crap.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
action adventure arcade platformer. Bang on Balls. Balls has to get it. I mean, he's legally obliged to, right?
You're right.
Yeah, 60% off right now, Balls.
Well, listening right now or watching, dude, we need to hear your impressions of this game.
Exactly. Balls on balls.
You can do a guest post on the website, man. It's cool.
Yep. Yeah. Once again, that's Bang on Balls Chronicles. £9, down from 22. Persona 5 Tactica, that came out also in November last year.
Mhm.
This is like the third Persona 5 style game, right, on Switch.
Wow.
The one that you had, Danny, what was it?
Yeah.
Strikers.
Third Persona 5 game.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. So there was Strikers, and then Persona 5, the actual RPG, and then this one.
Yeah.
Which is I am assuming a tactical RPG game.
That's what it seemed like to me.
Which, it's got the style. But the characters look a little bit more chibi-fied, don't they?
Right.
And so it's available on everything. And on the Switch, it is 26 squids, down from like 55. So it's like, half off. Seems like a good deal. That Prince of Persia game that came out this year, actually. Holy crap. Yeah. In January this year, it's now 22, down from 35. I liked it. The demo was okay, but I did feel like it was so Metroid Dread. It was unbelievable. Like, I'd rather just be playing Metroid Dread. But
I didn't really care for the style. Like that.
You did? Okay.
It was fine, but just
So Danny gives it a 1 out of 10.
Yes.
And says don't buy it. Okay, we'll skip that one. This game Danny also bought. Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Yep. We had a funny comment like on the YouTube. Somebody said, "Man, I bought this game and didn't realize it was a puzzle game. I thought it was a Donkey Kong Country game." I was like, what the hell, man? Like, why would you just pick it up with like literally knowing nothing about it? At least read the description or something. But I don't know.
No time, mate. No time.
I guess. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Well,
it's a first party game, so this 20% off is the best you're ever gonna get. It's £32 right now.
It's a good game for what it is.
Yeah. So it'll never get lower than that either. So if you want it, now's a good time. And then the very newest games, Little Kitty Big City is 20% off right now. It's £18. Yeah, we talked about that a lot. Danny's played it.
Yeah.
And he liked it. Kind of. Yeah.
No, I did. It's cool. I want to play more.
I have no idea what this game is. So Shin Megami Tensei 5 came out a couple of months ago.
Is that the game with the Slipknot collaboration?
Ooh.
Is it?
I don't know. It's Vengeance, so it feels like a remix of a game. Right? Like, wasn't this game already out, but this is like a new version of it?
Wrong guy to ask.
Wrong guy to ask. Yep. Silence. No one's played it. /cares. Anyway, if you do care about that, it's 33 squids, 40% off right now. I want to know what this is. Ready, steady, ship. Before I click on the screenshot, I assume it's like Amazon warehouse the game.
I hope so.
I think I'm pretty spot on with that.
I would rather have a more real, like a super realistic Amazon, shipping experience as a thing. Like you really had to pick up the boxes and like put them on conveyor belts and stuff. That's what I want to play.
Piss in a bottle and then fucking die.
Yeah, or see if you get caught.
There we go.
Nice.
So if you want to do that, £8.
Nice.
So that came out April this year. And then this game, I literally talked about it in the last episode. I played the demo, Trinity Fusion, which is also a Metroid game, but it turns out it was a roguelike game. And that is also available on Xbox and PlayStation. Came out the end of July 31st. And I liked it. It was fun. But the roguelike thing, I mean, if you like the roguelike kind of thing, then good luck to you. But it's a good looking game. It plays well, very slick, very well made. They have copied the Metroid feeling very, very well, which, I don't knock them for that. It's £13.49 right now. So that's 25% off. So,
Cool.
Go at it.
James, if you could you scroll down a ways? There was a game that caught my eye earlier that I wanted to bring up. Killer Frequency. Have we talked about that game before? It's down like 5 columns, I think, or 5 rows. Keep going. Keep it. There it is. Killer Frequency.
Okay, let's check it out.
Now, this is a game I watched an entire playthrough on YouTube. Because one of my favorite streamers / YouTubers played through it. Now, this is a murder mystery game that is very interesting. And it's also kind of funny. You're like a radio DJ in the 80s in a small ass town where everybody knows each other. And because it's the smallest town where everybody knows each other, you have to fill in for like 911 emergency services on the side while you run this radio station.
Nice.
That's amazing.
And then the murders start.
Oh boy.
So it's a really funny and interesting game. I don't know if I would buy it for 20 squids or whatever, but
Yep.
but maybe you wish list that one for later. It's
Okay,
pretty
okay.
interesting.
Main
I mean-
story in 5 hours. So it's
Yeah.
not a huge investment of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 18 quid right now, down
Yeah.
from 21. So
You
yeah,
can
it'll probably
actually-
get cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah. So the YouTube guy I'm talking about is Otsdarva, which is like the top Dead by Daylight creator, but he was recommended to play it because his previous job was basically the equivalent of a 911 operator in Spain. So his followers are telling him, you should play this game. You should relive your old day job.
Wow.
And I watched it. It was really interesting to watch.
Nice.
Speaking of
Well-
sales, we did have a comment from Corey in the chat. He was talking about like, hey, there's obviously the Epic Game Store always has free games and stuff like that. And he said right now there's one on there called Death's Gambit Afterlife, and it's free, a little bit kind of like a Metroidvania type of thing. Okay, cool. Tony Montero dropping some knowledge too, saying that like, yeah, Shin Megami Tensei and Persona games do that like bonus content. Like the thing that, the type of games that are popping up here on the sale this time were like bonus content versions of the game.
I see. All the
Slipknot
DLC or
collab. Slipknot collab.
whatever.
Right. Yeah. Then, yeah, nice job on the piss, James. You say he beat Stargroove to it. Hold your bladder till you die joke. And
Hell yeah, I love this.
yes, yes, Corey too. It's like, oh, if it was an Amazon warehouse game, it would actually be pretty boring. You'd probably be the guy that got laid off, outsourced by robots, or just sitting on the couch at home. Can't wait to play that one.
Available now.
Yeah.
So
Publishing.
enjoy.
Yes.
So yeah, hopefully you guys found something that you like. Check your e-shops of choice to see if it's on sale in your region. Probably is.
Yeah.
So actually, guys, that is the end of the Fukubukuro, and it's actually probably the end of my participation in this week's podcast because I've got to get out of here.
Yep.
But enjoy the trash pile.
Yeah, I have
Anime
a
trash pile.
huge box. It's like just you can see it in frame, I think.
Hold on. Let's
Yeah,
put you
show
on
me
no,
a
hold.
box
wait.
time. Before I go, I need to see a box, the giant box.
The giant box. Okay.
The one with
So
the
these-
human hand hanging out.
Yeah. So I got
Oh, it's moving. I don't think the person's dead, dude.
here we go. Here's the big box. Let's go.
Holy
All
crap.
right.
It's
Wow.
fucking huge.
Damn.
I am really looking forward to
Got
rewatching
my
the
Here,
YouTube
let-
version.
yeah. Maybe we'll use this for a thumbnail later.
Yeah,
And
geez.
I'll just try to give you a good view of it. All right.
What's the time
Yeah.
code? The time code's 1 hour 23. Okay, I'll watch from 1 hour 23 and see what I missed.
All right.
All right,
so-
guys. I will see you in episode 276. I'll be back in Japan. And
Sick.
have a good show. Peace
Thanks.
out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Boys.
Peace, brother.
Bye bye.
All right.
All right.
Now let's open this shit up. Hold on. Let me peel this address label off so I don't dox myself.
Right. And yes, it is the anime trash, the unboxing with Ty, this part of the show. Ty, do you want to tell us just a little bit about what this is, just in case people
No.
don't know? Okay.
Absolutely not.
All right. Nice talking to you.
This is just going to be like surreal nonsense. I'm opening these boxes for no actual reason.
Yeah,
No,
yes.
I play online UFO catcher, and
Yeah.
I'm really fucking good at it.
Yeah.
I already won one prize while you guys were talking.
Right. Right. Yeah. Actually, man, because I mean, before Ty was hopping on these online ones, he was actually good at regular ones too. And actually, sorry, Ty, what do you got there?
This is a box from Capcom Online, and it's like a random anime girl. Here you go, Data Live, desktop
it is.
cute. She's got the boobs,
She does.
right? Pretty nice. I have no idea who this character is.
No one
I've
does.
seen Data Live before. I have some other figures from that somewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, yep, that's the first thing done. Oh my God, it's here! I have this cute little anime chan.
Yeah, eliminated anime chan. He beat
She
shit.
look familiar? You want to guess what she's from?
Is it from Uma Musume?
No, it's from Nikkei.
Shit. Okay, same thing.
Yeah, but it's a little cute version. Like
Mhm.
she can't twerk, or can she? Right? It's cute. It's wholesome, unlike
Yeah.
the source content.
Right.
Jesus. Yeah.
I did notice like during the show, it's like one of your boxes like literally just fell behind you. I think you noticed it too. When it
Yeah. I'm like,
happened.
what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I think,
right.
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. Next box.
Stargroove said about that character. He said, "Oh no, sorry, I'm an idiot." Annie May.
Annie May.
That's her name.
You damn kids.
Yeah.
Watching your anime. Actually, her name is Alice, I believe.
Okay. Okay.
Regular
Alice
name.
May. Got it.
All right, let's see. We have another box from Capcom. So, like these days, I'm basically only playing Capcom and Molly.
The other day you said that you were gonna like start scaling back and like start selling some stuff. Have you sold
Yeah,
anything?
that's why I'm holding on to these empty boxes.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't actually shipped anything out yet, but I do have some takers.
Sure. Oh, that's good. That's good.
All right. What do we got? We got. Oh yeah, this is it's a quintuplet, as usual.
Mhm.
This one cost me $0 to get. I remember I just got it like drive by with a free ticket.
Nice.
Yeah, it's what's her name? What is her name?
Nakano. I didn't say Ichi.
It's neat.
Uh,
It's two.
Ni.
They all. Is it Futaba?
Could be. I don't know, man.
So yeah, they all have a number in their names. There's like Ichika, I think it's Futaba, and then Miku, and then what's for Yotsuba, and what was 5? I don't remember. Oh yeah, here's number 5 anyway.
Okay.
He has bunny ears.
Okay. There it is.
Yep. This is actually like it's like a recolor of another one. I'm looking up here because I have the whole set of quintuplet bunny girls up on my shelf, and I guess they're doing like a recolor series.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, because that's easy money from the UFO catcher nerds.
Sure. They're like, oh, variations. I need those.
Yep. All right. Moving along. I have a large, heavy box from Molly Online, but not the largest and heaviest box. That's next.
Mhm.
All right. Let's open it up. So the thing is with Molly Online is when you send out a shipment of like 3 or more prizes, they give you some free tickets to play with. And then it creates this feedback loop where like I get shit tons of prizes out of the easy machines.
Okay.
And then ship those and I get more free tickets. And like they recently upped the free tickets where if like you send 5 prizes at once, you get like 3 free tickets.
Okay.
Plus, you get your daily free ticket and your weekly free ticket. And like I'll ship something and then like immediately win like 3 more prizes. So yeah, that's what's happening. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have at least 6 prizes in here. Let's go. Let's get this weird. Oh shit! It's finally here. Yeah, you know when I get excited, it's something really silly.
Right.
And this is the silliest prize I've won lately. This is. What the hell is this? This is Sumiko Garashi train playset.
All right, let's go. Little track, little Sumiko Garashi guys.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, it's like it's got a track you can put together.
Mhm.
I wonder if I win more of these, can I make a really big course?
I don't see why you couldn't. I mean, it should all connect.
Yeah, shit. Nice. I should take this to work.
Yeah,
Set it up. Ty, what the hell are you doing in here?
I'm playing.
All right. Everything else in here looks like figures, so let's get to it.
Okay.
What the hell is this? No, actually, I think this is a mystery prize because I think I did play at least one mystery prize, and like I can't even see what it is. It's like a heavy white box.
Yeah. You always said that these are usually the special edition type of things or something. Right?
Yeah, but those are only on Taito. They're not on Molly Online.
Huh.
There's a diagram on the back. I think it's a bomb.
Yes. Here's your anthrax, sir.
Yeah. What the hell is this? This is like a heavy old school alarm clock. That is random
nice.
as fuck.
Maybe it is a bomb. Please don't be a bomb.
And it says Nico, like the video website.
Yeah, that's a little symbol too. The mascot.
And somebody's signature.
Okay.
That is random. Is this who signed this? Is this a famous person?
It's just the person who backed it.
What the fuck?
Huh.
All right, I'm gonna look this up later.
Yeah, that's weird.
And there's like a little instruction manual. It's just like one page. I guess it's just like an OG alarm clock.
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is random. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
They certainly delivered a random prize.
They did.
All right. Damn, this is a good haul. Let's keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Weird clock. It is a weird clock.
Lemonade.
All right. What do we got? We got a figure of some kind. Oh yeah, this is kind of big. This is what's her name from Sword Art Online.
I was just going to jokingly say that was from Sword Art Online, and it is.
It is. Yeah, wow. I think she's a cool character.
Okay, season 2 only.
I don't. Jesus Christ! Don't remind me. I still like every time you say that, like the worst scenes just like flash through my head, and it like causes me physical pain.
That's why I keep doing it. Physical pain. If it was mental pain, I'd do it like daily. But you know,
I mean, it's like a good anime, but there's a while where it is the worst anime ever made, and I just like fucking cringe out of my skull. All right. Oh yes, and this is the one I was really looking forward to. Hide the children. This is not for them.
Uh-oh.
No, Mom, don't come in.
Right.
All right. We have another Albedo figure, the character from Overlord, and these just get hornier and hornier, right?
Yes, you're not wrong.
She's got a bunny outfit. She's on all fours. I don't know if we could show this on YouTube, but we're doing it.
Right.
Okay. Nice. All right. Moving along. Let's see, what the hell is this in the bottom? I got a free sticker. All right. 2 more figures in here. They pack these together for some reason. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Did I get one of these before, like a few weeks ago? This is like a posable Oh yeah, this is like a moving good figure. So
Maybe that
it's like
looks kind of familiar. Yeah.
yeah, it's jointed and you can change out some parts and you can
Yeah.
like pose it.
Huh.
So that's kind of. I think I have one more of these, and I don't
Okay.
remember what character it was, but this is one of the quintuplets.
Okay. Okay.
I guess she's in pajamas for some
I
reason.
guess it's like, maybe she's look like a hospital,
Yeah.
outfit or something. But
Yeah. If you're following good Japanese Twitter accounts, there are some that have a lot of fun with these posable figures. Right? Do you remember the guy with the Bruce Lee figure who made like a whole bunch of like incredibly funny little scenes with the posable figures?
vaguely, I might be getting
Yeah.
confused with something else. But okay.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to that guy. I wonder if he's still posting.
Hmm.
Okay. And next is a noodle stopper of some kind.
Peach, huh?
Yeah, I have no idea who this is.
Sasaki.
Sasaki and
Okay.
Peeps is what it says in English.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea who this is. I just thought it looked cute, and it was in the Easy Machine. So
Okay. There you go.
there you go. Yep.
Corey's digging the bunny girls. He's like, hey, excellent, another bunny girl. Love it.
I know, right? Whenever I see one, I have to get it. Right? What was that movie where Jack Nicholson played a crazy guy? One
Batman?
flew over the. No, a
One
different
flew-
movie. Yeah, one
One
flew
flew
over
over
the
the
cuckoo's
cuckoo's
nest.
nest.
Was
Uh-huh.
that the movie where he had to buy a Catcher in the Rye whenever he saw it, or was that a
I'm not
different
sure because
movie?
I've actually never seen that movie, but I have actually bought that book every time I've seen it.
For really?
No.
Do you have like a giant stack of them? Like I have a giant stack of like anime bunny girl figures because
I do not, but I did read
get
that
it
book
every
in one
time.
go. I did read that book in one go when I was in college.
All right,
No
so as you can see, I'm opening this absolutely fucking huge box. I can barely get my arm around it. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing okay.
Yeah.
All right, shit ton of packing material. Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 prizes. Okay, that adds up.
Jeez, you should just dump them all out on your head. No. I don't know what
I
there's
nearly
anything heavy
did.
in there.
It's not that heavy. There's some things. Okay, let's start with the plushes. I got a plush Makima from Chainsaw Man.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, she's cool.
Hmm.
I like her. I haven't actually watched the show, but I should probably do that sometime.
Yeah, me too.
What do you think? Should I free her from her plastic prison?
Yeah, you can. Sure.
Okay. Yay.
There you go.
She's
Wholesome.
free. Yep. Normal prizes for normal people. What do we got? We
Look at
got
that
a slime. Should I free him?
Yeah. Is that vacuum sealed?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Like, I think this is actually supposed to be huge.
Okay. Well, Corey mentions, he said, hey, yeah, watch Chainsaw Man for sure.
All right. I have freed the slime. Let's fluff him up.
All right.
Yeah.
Just a regular size slime. That's a very economical way of shipping him. Just completely smashing him down.
Right. Like, I should probably re-vacuum seal like all that shit. It's like 90% plush toys.
Yeah, geez. Yeah.
And that shit. Here's another one.
Oh, you made it up there.
Baby.
You did it.
Make that a GIF. Put it in the Discord.
Yeah. Sure. I'll get someone to get on that.
All right.
Sorry, we don't have those tools here, bud.
All right. We got more random shit. Are you ready for some random shit?
Yeah, I can't even tell what that is. It looks interesting though.
It's binoculars.
Why?
I don't know. It was in the Easy Machines.
Yeah,
and
why?
It looked more interesting than like a fucking motherfucking anime chan.
No, I didn't mean like, why did you do this? Like, why did they do that? Why did they put binoculars in there?
I don't know.
Huh.
Nice. It has a little carrying case.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these are sick.
Nice.
Nice, compact.
Huh.
And like I can hang it around my neck like when I'm on safari.
Safari for being a peeping Tom, as Corey is
Yeah,
kind of
that's
alluding to
right.
here. Yes, can't wait.
I guess
Also,
it would look
Lemonade said, "Hey, nice throw."
Thank you. All right. Let's see. What should I do next? I've got a little thing here. Small
Oh, a
thing.
little one-up mushroom.
Yep, little one-up mushroom.
Nice.
Nice. I think this is not an easy machine, but it was still really cheap, which has enabled me to send this giant box for free.
Okay.
Big brain.
There it is, dude.
That's the Molly Online shipping policy. Like you can always ship for free, but you have to like win one thing with money.
Sure. Stargroove said, with the binoculars, like that is for watching anime bunny girls from afar.
Yeah. All right. Next up. All right. Now the rest of these are figures. So let's go. All right. We got some.
No, that's her hand. Okay.
Some kind of funny demon girl. I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Obviously.
Yeah, she
Thank you,
cool.
Bandit.
Why are there two different expressions here? Does she have a swappable face or something?
That's what makes me think. Maybe that seems likely.
Yeah, it says right here. It's like it's got swappable parts.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, that is cool. All right.
Yeah, her hand's up to her chin, and like I thought when I looked at it at a glance, I literally thought she was eating a donut. Okay.
Nice. I don't know if you see, but she has like a cute little devil tail going on here. So I think it was just a drive-by thing, like, oh, this character looks cool. I'll just win it for free.
Yeah.
All right. What's going on next? Ooh, some of these are kind of horny.
Let's go.
Oh, sick. All right. Okay, this one's normal with an asterisk. It's a Miku. This is actually a new one.
Okay.
New-ish? I don't know. Well, maybe it's been in UFO catchers for a month or two. But yeah, it's another Miku for the Miku pile.
Okay.
Pretty normal. Star Wars. Yes, it's Star Wars Miku.
Really? Like it?
No.
Yeah. Star Voice.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's a Star Wars Miku, I would win it for you.
That would be actually pretty cool. I'd put that on my shelf.
I make sure you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was cool. It's colorful. I like it.
Yeah. That's a nice
Normal.
box. Yeah.
Normal figure. All right, let's get into some weird shit.
Okay.
All right. Guess what? It's another horny albedo figure. My empty strong zero cans. Right? It's a noodle stopper.
Okay.
Put this in the YouTube thumbnail. Let's get demonetized.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's see. We're almost done. We're getting down. There's 3 more. All right. What the hell is this? We got anime bikini girl. Very normal.
Sure. I mean, well, yeah. There are hornier figures out there, that's for sure.
Right. She doesn't have any weird stuff going on. There's no devil horns, or she's not 12, I don't think.
Right, exactly. She's like
right.
a legal anime adult female.
I don't know. I haven't seen this show.
Okay, maybe legal. Okay, God.
You know, this is a small box, but it's like really heavy.
Okay, I was gonna say it must mean it's pretty solid then.
Right? Yeah. It's made out of cast iron.
It could be.
That would be good. Like PVC plastic? No way. Oh yes. One more. They even pack these two together. I got a set of 2 different figures.
Nice.
And you know who always comes in a set of 2?
No.
You know, I'm very proud of you that you don't know. It's the ReZero girls.
Okay. Ram and Rim.
Yeah, you're pretty close. It's Rim and Ram.
Okay, yeah, because it said on the box. Well,
yeah.
unless there's a
And
specific order.
let me give my best Mr. Smithers voice. She has a new hat.
Nice.
She's got a new hat. That's all. And these are in the
Yeah.
easy machines, and they were right next to each other. So, yeah, there we go. Put them on the pile.
Okay.
Yep. Oh God, I cleaned my room over summer, and now it's like just covered with packing material and anime figures all over again.
Well, it's bound. It was bound to happen. So
Mhm. She has a new hat. Possible episode title.
that I should probably write that down somewhere.
Put it in the agenda.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I guess that's going to do it for anime trash. Lots of goodies in that one. Jeez.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to figure out like whose signature is on
Yeah.
the alarm clock. This is
That is weird. Alarm clock. I'm putting in some ideas before I forget them later for episode titles. Okay, cool. Well, that is going to do it for anime trash. Let's move on to a little bit of feedback from you guys. And if you guys do have any feedback, any questions or comments or anything like that, there are several ways that you can get a hold of us. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, you can just sound off in the comments or leave like live comments if you're watching live, obviously, or leave a comment down below. You can put a comment on the site article, thefamicast.com. You can also sound off on social media. We are on Twitter at the Famicast. We're on Blue Sky at the Famicast, and you can have your stuff read out like these guys. Today, I wanted to read a couple of things from Patreon, actually, because I thought there was some kind of interesting comments that some of the guys made on a video that I did for Nintendo World Championships. Like I said earlier in the show, there's so many things like after the fact that I really wish I would have said that I just kind of forgot or really didn't think about. But one from James Allen, one of our patrons, he said, hey, I'm really having to say I'm really loving this game. It's great to pick up and play for a few minutes to work through the challenges or to battle through survival or the weekly challenge modes. I put far too much time in trying to get gold and silver in survival mode every week. And for him, what he's also loving is it's giving him the visibility and a bit more playtime with those old NES games that I've never really played before, other than for a few minutes here and there on Nintendo Switch Online. Hoping they'll do a Nintendo Switch or a Super Nintendo version too, for all the above reasons. So yeah, I thought that was cool too. Another thing, Chris, aka Balls, he also had a comment on that as well. Some things that were missing from the game, and I wholeheartedly agree. Said for him though, for this game, it's probably his favorite Switch release this year, and I've been having a lot of fun with it every week, attempting the world rankings. The one thing, so that's quick restarts type of thing. His only real complaint is he wished he could challenge friends or at least see each other's stats. I think that is kind of a lame thing about Nintendo World Championships. There really is no connectivity with your friends. You would think that being some kind of online game, especially with the service where you can actually see your friend list and stuff like that, you would think that there'd be some kind of a way to compete directly with your friends, but there's not. So it seems kind of like a big oversight there. Yeah, and that was kind of like one of my complaints with the game as well. But yeah, there were a couple of other comments on YouTube and stuff like that, but I think we're going to go ahead and leave it there. Again, like if you guys have any comments or other questions and stuff like that, please let us know. And Ty, I think with that said, that's actually going to do it for the show.
Hell yeah.
So we'll go ahead and give out our social media handles, all that type of stuff. We'll give out James's as well. If you want to follow me on social media, you can. I'm DannyBiv, DANNYBIV. That's on Twitter and Blue Sky. You can follow James at FamiComplicated, only on Blue Sky. And Ty, where can the good folks find you?
Discord.
Yeah, yeah. And Ty's always on Discord. He's got his own Discord stuff going on. I know that.
Yeah. My internet superstar alter ego is always busy being terminally online. But yeah, you can eventually get at me on like any platform ever.
Sure.
Like I have not been posting, but I am on Twitter, Blue Sky. What the hell is that other thing? Mastodon.
Mastodon, are you still on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
like I'm not posting on any of them because I haven't felt the itch, but like one day one of these platforms is gonna win me over.
Right. That's what I'm kind of waiting for. I'm just cross posting the same thing on Twitter and Blue Sky right now. So
Right? Twitter cannot die fast enough.
yeah, it's right. It's still kicking along. I really have no horse in any of these races, so it's just like whatever. But
I do. I have all the horses.
yeah, I know. But you know, Ty brought up a good point too. I mean, we do have a Famicast Discord. You can access that directly from. Wow, we have it like on the. We have this. Okay, if you go to social media, you should see something called LinkedIn. It's a profile that shows like all sorts of things that we are connected.
You mean
to.
Linktree?
Thank Jesus Christ, LinkedIn. No, thank you. Linktree. Thank you. But I just like went through and kind of redid it. Just
We should make a LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. My name is the Famicast.
People post some weird shit on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Oh boy. Anyways, if you guys wanted to get into the Discord, that's one way. Take a look at the link tree. If you go also just famicast.com to like the about section, I think, or contact, that's another way you can do it as well. So, but anyways, like I said, that is actually going to do it for the show. And yeah, I'm just getting this thing ready. Here we go. Good Lord. Oh boy. And okay, there we go. But that's going to do it. Thanks, Ty, for being here, obviously. And thank you, all of you guys out there for listening. Leave us likes on the video, dislikes if you really want. If you have a dislike, tell me why. No, whatever. I don't care. But anyways, thank you guys so much. We will catch you next time. Peace.
Lates.